He came in to the shelter as a stray, and so we really didn't know much, but the shelter saw that he had some moles on his body and they wanted to biopsy them. So when they did, they discovered that it was preliminarily some kind of cancer, but they didn't know, what was going to happen, but they knew that they couldn't adopt out a dog that had cancer. So they called us and asked us if there was something we could do for him. And as he's only 4 and I saw his goofy picture, I knew that we had to do something about it.
I'm a volunteer foster mom for Motley Zoo Animal Rescue, and they sent me an email about Edward, and they said, this isn't the normal type of special case you take, but would you be willing? And immediately I said yes. I mean, just look at his face, And yeah, it's going to be hard, but everybody deserves to have love with them in their final stage, and so I couldn't say no.
Edward is on a chemotherapy. He doesn't have any negative side effects, and it's not a treatment like people get. So our goal is just to extend his life as much as we can, but when he starts showing us that he's feeling pain or he's not doing well, then that's when we'll reassess what we're doing. But for now, he is going strong, so it's shocking sometimes to remember that he is sick because he's just so happy and has such a zest for life and just wants to keep going like the Energizer Bunny. So we've made a bucket list for him of things that he can do and adventures that he can go on before he crosses the Rainbow Bridge. We've actually physically taken him many places, including to have doggy beer at Norm's in Fremont.
Good boy!
And he's been on the news a few times.
Edward Carter has terminal cancer. He only has weeks ahead of him.
We don't typically normally knowingly take in a hospice care dog, but Edward definitely spoke to us. Just the very first picture we saw of him, we knew he was special.
So Zoo Animal Rescue had an idea.
Our goal is just to make the most of every moment with him and to inspire people to remember that each moment is precious. He's got a lot of fans on his Facebook page, and his story has touched them. So the people that live in the area, they wanted to come out and meet him.
So Edward was on the bus.
Never on the bus. We wanted to see Edward to go to cancer. We came from Bellevue.
You came from Bellevue.
Yeah.
Did you come here just to meet Edward?
We traveled from Lake Stevens down here to meet him today, just for him. That's why we're here.
There's also a flat Edward Carter, which is a cardboard cutout of him that we can take places, and people take places and take pictures of him doing things with them. So his little flat version has been all over the world, and we're getting in pictures all the time. And today someone asked me if I could send them a flat Edward because they're going to run the New York City Marathon with him. I think he just touches people. His story is, there are so many people that suffer from cancer, there are so many animals that suffer from cancer, but just being able to kind of live joyfully through his story and to share it by participating in the Flat Edward Project, it's become a very inspiring thing for a lot of people. And we keep getting letters every day about how, he reminds them of, someone they know, or, a dog that they had, or just to live in the moment. We've had people say, well, he's dying, I don't want to donate to his care, but he's one of many animals. We wouldn't, if we weren't here to help all animals, we wouldn't be able to help Edward, and so we still need help helping other animals too. So this is not just about Edward. Edward represents many, many animals out in the community in need. We'd love for people to participate in the Flat Edward Project by taking him places and going on adventures of their own and living life for Edward, because he doesn't have enough time and energy to go all the places that we'd love to take him. And we're hoping to achieve some other goals on his real life bucket list for whatever time he has left.